All right, guys, it is Tuesday, January 21st, and it was minus 20 today. So nothing froze up too bad today in the barn, but we did get some new calves. So I'm just getting to the farm. I'm gonna grab my gloves so my hands don't get cold. And we'll go check out and see how the barn is holding up. I got my light so it is dark out, but that way you guys can see me in the barn a lot better too. So I'd like to point out too that our insulation job here has done the trick. That line hasn't froze. The only thing that keeps freezing is one of the water bowls, but it's just a short little chunk of line that doesn't take much, and pretty sure the barn itself is actually staying warmer than outside. So it's saying 21 there, but so there they are. Their water's running. Joe's just said he's got to make some feed for them. And these guys, we will have to push some feed up. So, honestly, cold weather like this isn't the end of the world. I don't mind it. I'd rather this cold stay like this than up and down, up and down. When it goes up and down, you get damp air and humidity, and you get respiratory issues in calves. And whereas it's cold like this, bacteria and infections don't take off. And they also, I find the kids do really well in this cold. So they've pretty much got this bale pretty well picked. We'll spread that out and we'll go check out the calves and then see how Joe's getting along making feed. I was going to give these guys some fresh hay. They don't eat that much hay in comparison to what these girls eat, so they haven't got a fresh restock, but it's just the stems that are left, and I make them eat the stems. They eventually eat it. They just pick through and eat what they want. And those with small children understand where I'm coming from. I'm sure there's got listeners that if they didn't eat their supper, it was there for them in the morning for breakfast. So I think my brother had more supper for breakfast than I did. But I think when we were teenagers though, what we ate in a day, I think Mom was questioning or would wish we were back to the days of picky eaters not eating that much. I used to get fussy and make sure there was no bad spots in the hay in case the goats would eat it. And after a few years and finding out how picky they are with eating, I don't really worry about it. because they don't like it or whatever, they will just pick it out and pull it out and not eat it. So they should be good. We can see here, it's either the birds or the kids eating it. My guess is the birds are eating well in here, but the kids are starting to grow, and they will slowly but surely begin to start to check that out. So they got their fresh bedding from on the weekend. That's a solid little goat there. I'll probably hold up on really pushing the feed or straw to them or hay to them just yet, because they will sometimes they'll just pull it out and make it into bedding, which isn't the end of the world, but so I'm gonna grab this kid here because it looks like it's got its eye swollen a little bit. Sometimes they've got an eyelid rolled in. Oh, that's fine. They got a bit of spunk in them. They got some fight. And that's why I like to do them or treat them when they're little. Because that little speed demon there, if it wasn't so friendly, good luck trying to catch them. Be like a scene out of Rocky. We're just in the calf barn now. So what happens is when it gets cold like this and the calves go to sleep, they don't stay eating, and then the water stops flowing, and then the lines, and then this line here freezes. But other than, it's not below freezing now, it's just when they go to sleep and we don't have a whole lot of calves eating, it'll freeze up. But we got that little space heater set up that should keep things flowing. And then we got a couple new calves today, so you can see the ones without ear tags. We got a little Angus heifer calf back there, and a couple big bull calves. So those three back there are the new ones. So likely won't try teaching them how to eat on the milker tonight. Mainly because the feeder is playing catch up with these calves from today. Just battling, trying to keep it from freezing. So these are the ones we vaccinated the other day. See if I can. I can't find one that we. Oh, here's one of the ones that we dehorned. Can't hardly tell, and it hasn't really affected it because we do them at a young age and we burn them off, and with the pain meds Doesn't seem to slow them up. And this is a good time of year too, because like I said earlier, with it being cold, the rate of infections or the battling infections aren't an issue. So anyways, we'll go outside and see how Joe's getting along making feed. All right, well, change of plans. I'm gonna make feed now. Oh. Anyways, don't have any light yet. We got the trench and the conduit in for hydro there. So I'm gonna fire up the beast, and I'll catch back with you guys when we start mixing feed. Well, that's it for today. I'm cold and froze. Cattle are fed. They're happy. Get these doors shut and stuff put away and go home and get something to eat. Nice and warm up. Man, I don't like this cold. On the list to get fixed is that motor. But till then, we're just doing her old school. So anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later this week. We'll see what we get up to.